All right. Hello, hello. Just getting the stream set up. Just finished some D&D, and so I had some time. So I thought, while my wife is out on the town, I might stream some Master Duel. Maybe it doesn't have to be Master Duel, but that sounds... Oh, sorry, that's loud. It sounded like fun. So, let's put out a... We're getting set up as we stream, so that's why it's kind of a weird start this go. A weird start this go. All right, just getting the link so we can throw it in the Discord. All right, we've got the invite out. We've got the stream up. Let's play some Master Duel. We're gonna play some lab, try and rank up. That stops them from ranking up. All right. This, oh man, lab is weird. Lab creates weird hands, dude. If this resolves, this is fine, but if it doesn't, this hand is really awkward. I guess we just hold our boss monster until we're able to safely use it and then go for the big welcome, bouncing the boss monster. Tempted to set an Ash. Triggers many face-up monsters. If we set an Ash... No, let's hold. I think we actually live. It's hard for them to put enough damage on board to kill us without Nib taking down their board. Also, if you hear my phone doing notifications, I'm sorry, I have to keep it on sound or I might miss my wife calling me to come pick her up. So the stream also has kind of an abrupt end, that would be why. We're setting a card. Oh! Are we all right? Do we use Big Welcome now? It's probably worth holding, honestly. Nice. Other Nadir Servant. Let's see if they have the double Ash like we do. Let's taunt them. Put it in the Imperm column. They don't have the second Ash, or they're choosing to hold it. We could go Untis here and pop that card. It's probably just an Imperm. Otherwise, we go Garura for the draw. We're already searching a card. Let's go Untis, because now we can set up a pretty solid turn on theirs. We go for the big welcome. We'll put down a lady, and then our called by. Okay, I mean, that does the same thing. And then the punishment, well, it doesn't. It's a little worse, but we still have our Golden Cloud Beast. Also getting hit with the Droll. That should be fine. They do have a lot of outs here. Lots of hand traps. Against any other deck, I'm sure they'd be dead right now, but we're labs, so we're just some slow control. Let's put down our Ecclesia. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so stupid. All right, whatever. I wanted to go battle phase. That's why I did this. That's why I did this. We could tag out in the battle phase. Is that worth it? I think it's not. What do you got, opponent? It's Cybers. I'm now scared. Gotta put them on that the 6-turn clock. I mean, can any deck really beat that? This, you can inspect this card. Okay. Thanks for coming out contently, by the way. Even if it's just for a little while. Appreciate the pop in. Also, the Oviraptor mate is my favorite. I love that it jumps onto the field. Oh, this nib. This nib. Good card. Oh, and the attack points are weak AF on their board. This Nibiru. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can already nib. I think we just hit them here, right? What does this card do? If this card is sent from field to grave, you can target one face-up monster you control. The target is unaffected by... they could make their nib token unaffected by... will be destroyed. I think we have to hit them here. They could have cross out. That would be sad. Boss monster acquired. And this thing has to go in attack mode, right? They could clear it by attacking into us. Nice. Nib turbo, even though we misplayed under droll. That's so funny. WinCon located. I really should be testing my build for Sunday, but I mean, how much is there to test for a deck that just tries to make Mekaba? After work tomorrow, I'm going to be meeting with Stone, and we're going to be looking through his stuff. We're going to try and locate whatever hero stuff he's got to build decks with. We're going to try and make him a hero build for locals. That's going to be really fun. Let's go for the Nadir Servant before giving up our normal summon. If this doesn't get ashed, it's very nice because we can send that Garura, get the draw. Yep, it does get ashed. And they have the alt ash. Nice. So here we could go Ariana, search Stovey, use Chandragleer, pitch itself between y'all and our branded player. I'm considering citing non-fusion areas floodgate. Yeah, we really do have a resident branded, don't we? Normal summon, search Stovey, discard this and Stovey, set a trap, activate Coup Clock. I can activate that trap. We could do Big Welcome. Let's do that. Big Welcome, summon Lovely, bounce this, Lovely effect Hand Rip. And then on the monster leaving our field, we'll get our furniture cards back. I should have activated Coup Clock first, actually, shouldn't I? Oh well. Big Welcome down. Activate Coup Clock. Yeah, should have done Coup Clock first. Okay, that's really weird. Might be. Still learning. We're gonna use that Big Welcome. They don't have an ash for it. We have our own, I guess. We'll summon the Lovely here. Return this to hand. Lovely is going to hand rip them. So we'll chain it this way. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Nice. What do we got? Okay. Chandragleer back. And now we can use Stovey's effect. We can also set our Big Welcome. That's so nice. We're going to use our Stovey. Bold new approach, activating Labrynth effects in this deck. We're going to go like that, and we'll discard... we probably drop the Chandragleer again since it just comes back so easily, I think. And here we'll set... Setting field spell seems really nice. Even though we don't have... Grab our Coup Clock back. Everything's going to plan. Spec it to field, no. That's really interesting that they can do that, though. We will activate our field spell. Oppo's starting turn on 4 cards is brutal. Target our Big Welcome. put it back on the field, and pass. This is all right. We have a summon and bounce that basically equates to another hand rip. We have, which will then grab us back our furniture cards. We'll hold a second longer. Oh, it's a mirror. Add a lab card. I think we could ash this. Otherwise, we could go for the hand rip here and try to kill the searched card. I think I don't hate that. Let's do that. This is not a huge minus for them, so ashing this actually runs the risk of not being that effective. So from our deck, we're gonna summon out the lady, bouncing the lady. This will trigger the effect of Labrynth, letting us special summon, or sorry. Why are we getting to destroy a card? Welcome Lab. Is this card also treated as Welcome Labrynth? I don't know why we're destroying a card, to be honest. I don't know why we're destroying a card. If you activate a set Welcome Labrynth normal trap. Okay, no, I don't get it, to be honest. I don't get it. Get our cards back. And they searched a big welcome. And we popped a big welcome. They have a Magnamut. They're making their hand even smaller here. Banishing the Stovey, probably the worst lab card to bounce if I'd have to make a pick. I think we summon down the lady so that we can use Chandriglier and Kuklok to... They will have Prio with their lady, so we do want to... Oh, their whole hand is going to be empty. Holy crap. We'll just destroy a card on field then with our lovely. Put you there. Yeah. They won't have any set cards, so we can just pop the lady. Although, does this even target? No, it doesn't target. Let's get rid of this thing. Now we've got a Chandriglier and a Kuklok. So this is gonna happen. This we ash. They have nothing left. They have a big welcome bounce they can use. We go like this, discard this card. And now our Chandriglier discard will get us back our Kuklok. Unless I'm stacking my chain, or my, yeah, because it could be that I need the Kuklok to resolve before it's in grave, we'll see. We're gonna be able to activate one of these cards. And we already used a big welcome this turn, I believe. No, we used the big welcome on our turn. But if we go for the... Let's go for the welcome. That way we can bounce with the big welcome should we want to. Nice. Kuklok did work as I thought it would. Adding that Kuklok back to our hand, and now this welcome lab is live. Oh, I see. One welcome Labrynth normal trap, not just welcome Labrynth. That's why it works that way. Duh. So here they can't even really go battle phase. They could link into something, but it'd have to be a fiend, right? Or are they not locked in any way? I don't think they're locked in any way. So they could just make a link 2 or something. But they're not getting the end phase search with Magnamut. This was a good start for us. We kind of just had it all, I guess. Although, we didn't have a crazy opener, but I really like that Ariana searching furniture. Even though I kind of sequenced it weird with the Kuklok. It's just so much card advantage you're able to cycle up. Linking into Muckraker? Or is that two fiends? Oh, synchro summoning Chaos Angel. Target one card on the field, banish it. Let's do this. Let's go Welcome Labrynth. We'll chain our lady. Oh, they've got something. We haven't used our big welcome. Oh, we must have. Special summon from your deck. Let's special summon. Let's get an Ariana down. Ariana will give us a search. And at this point, we're probably gonna lose our lady. And she's pretty all right. Let's grab a lady. We are out of Stovey. It's out of rotation right now, but that's okay. Battle phase. Lady goes down. That's all right. We have 4 cards going to their turn. And they really have no way of stopping us from doing whatever we want here. We go effect of this. We can remove this from the field. Just kidding. Reading. Reading. Oh, duh. It's because we didn't have one of these down yet. They scoop anyway. They can't handle my misplaying. So there, I should have put down the lady first. That way we could bounce opponent monster. That was dumb, but it's okay. It worked out all right. And we get to keep going first. That's a nice base for the mate. Oh, this hand. It sucks. It actually does nothing. We could activate the Labrynth just to scare. I think we might. And we pass. Now, with Snake Eye running around, I actually think there's an argument for shotgunning Max C here. Because if they have Diavel Star or... Well, I was going to say, yeah, or Caches, this is going to be free draws for us. Whereas we would miss it. It's not. It's actually really different than what I thought it would be. What's nice is we can actually get rid of this guy before equips take root. A non-evil eye card or effect, you lose 500 LP. That's weird. Okay. Looks like we're going to be getting good value off this called by with this Basilatris being sent to the graveyard. Equip. It cannot be stored. Also, you cannot target it. Each time you activate another evil eye, the equipped monster gains attack. If this card is in your graveyard, you can pay 1000 LP, then banish an evil eye spell trap. Set this card. You can only use this effect. Okay. We can remove this, and I think we will. We'll do this. Too bad we can't send Garura here. This just returns to hand, right? Yeah. Let's go. Let's just send a Dragon Master Knight. We are going for the add to hand. They have Kato Bleep Us. I thought they were the same. They actually are different, but they look so similar. They have Kato. Oh my god. Kato Bleep Us and Basilatris. No, Basilatris. These names. Select one from your hand or graveyard. Oh, we can't. It's not targeting. So let's read these. Once until it can have, if you control other than when this card is in your graveyard, you can spec this card. And And this card says, we're gonna banish. You can spec this card. Oh, they have the same. Link summon one evil eye. We're gonna get rid of this one. I suppose they could just go for Surzeal again. Okay, we get a draw. That is their second summon. Oh, they can keep looping this. That's interesting. That's interesting. Battle phase, okay. The second called by here might actually be really good for slowing them down. Okay, Ariana is also huge. Never mind, called by is going to be guarding for hand traps. Ariana, effect, grab me a lab card, get me out of here. It's an imperm. We can't destroy this by battle either. The Ariana ends up being really weak here. We're gonna throw it face down and we're gonna pass. Getting walled by Surzeal, Watcher of the Evil Eye. We're going for the Kato Bleepas effect. I think this is going to be a good called by. Get rid of both of these things. They've got Evil Eye Retribution. What is it, an Omni Negate? No, a Spell Trap Negate. Yeah. Wow. It even stops Solemns from stopping it. That's funny. Maxi. Well, that's a lot of summons. Our Nib might actually see work here. Gorgon, Empress of the Evil Eye. Never mind. Battle phase. Taking a hit, taking a hit. That's probably the most summoning they're gonna do at all. She's cool looking. I haven't seen her before. Oh. Surzeal. Average battle damage. Sorry. Is this guy buff? You can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Very cool. Thank you, Evil Eye. Oh, one summon under. Would have been a great defense mode Niv as well. Well, that's not the draw we needed. That's gonna be a pass to our opponent. That's gonna be GG's. Hand just does nothing. It's tough with the limited state of the furniture cards. GG's. It's all right. We move on with our lives. Probably monkey with my Sunday locals list as well. Nice. Always good to go first. Literally never punished. Alright, this hand seems a little alright. If we go Ariana as a bait, that seems solid to me. Otherwise, she just straight up searches us a card. Probably the Coup Clock, which will fire off first this time. Opponent on default accessories. Interesting. Go on. Interrupt me. You know you want to. Okay. Nothing. Here we should pick up a trap card, or the field spell's not bad. But actually, I like the Coup Clock, which I was talking about and then immediately forgot. The risky thing is what... Oh, are we gonna get Droll? Res? Droll would be not great. It would stop us from getting... would it stop it from getting us our furnitures back? Or does it only stop... I have Yugioh Pro up. I'll look up Droll. Ooh, Shifter. Yeah, Droll just stops main deck to hand, which I should have known, but I didn't. So, in response to Shifter, we definitely want to get our furniture cards in graveyard. I think what we'll do is we'll go... We want to keep this Ash, because Ash can actually discard, so we'll go Chandragleer. I think we'll go Chandragleer, discarding Corby, and we'll go Kuklok, and we'll do it all in the wrong order so the opponent knows how scary we are. And we'll go for a Lady, because then the trap card we activate will net us more advantage. Chandragleer, we're gonna set... I think it's got to be Big Welcome, because then we can do a lovely play and rip a card. And that could be huge if they're playing some gross board breaker stuff. So if they have an Ash... Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. Bye, Big Welcome. That's really bad. Alright, what do you got, opponent? I really wish you didn't do that. That's crazy that they held Ash through all those activations. Start with Unicorn. Unicorn effect. We're gonna hit that. It's arguable that it's debatable I should wait for a Kashtira Theosis, but I'm really scared of them reaching Birth. Birth is a crazy card. And as is, Lady survives, whereas if they were able to access a Birth and they have a Fenrir, they're able to jam that Fenrir down and get rid of our Lady. What you got? What you got? I wish I had a third magical meltdown too. I just don't. All right. That's bad. They're able to reach a rank 7 here, which means they're able to basically, I don't know that we can draw anything that helps us, but I guess actually we're able to recover quite a lot of resources if we're able to reach... Yeah, if we're able to reach a trap card that does bouncing or removal of any kind, that's not bad for us, removing 3 non-lab cards. So if we're able to hit our other 2 Big Welcome, our 3 Nadir Servant, our 1 Ecclesia, or our 2 Punishment, that puts us up to 8 good draws. Our X-Drive is 9. 10, 11 for 2 more Ariana. Is that all of them? Furniture doesn't do much for us going into the next turn. So we have a little over 1 and 3 to draw a really good card. I don't think anything else is killer for us. Nib is also very good into cash, isn't it? Well, it depends, I suppose. It depends on what they go for here. Yep, the big eye is what I was scared of. Big eye's crazy. Target a monster, yeah. And we don't have back row, so we can't protect the lady from being targeted. That sucks. Take the 14, see what we can do. What do we got? Oh man, Nib would have been so nice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems weird to me. That was just a tribute summon, yeah? Yeah. Okay, Nib wouldn't have done anything actually. That seemed weird. I don't see how this card is better than those two bodies, but all right. Part of the cards. Yes. It's a very good draw. Kashtira Preparations. Spec one of your cash monsters. Oh, I see. Because this card searched out the prep, didn't it? Yeah. Yep. All right. I can see how that's all right. We'll set our big welcome. We'll see. They might have this one. Because the big welcome's pretty scary into a Fenrir, as the furniture cards triggering will allow the Fenrir to banish something. It's wild how splashable they made all the cash monsters. It's just that Fenrir happens to have the best effect. I do appreciate that it's got the weakest attack points. That comes up a lot more than I would have imagined it does, but having 24 is a really small body when it comes to dealing with large threats. There are a lot of times where Fenrir can't actually run something over and banish. He's got to basically just banish. He's not big enough to run over problems, which I think is good. I think that's good design. I don't know how well designed Fenrir is, but that's one of the better elements. I think we're just gonna scoop this one up. I don't feel like sitting here while they just have that much advantage over us. We just can't miss though. We get to keep picking who goes first, so I'm not gonna complain about that. I suppose in the meantime I can do some unsleeving of cards and prepare my list. All right, we have a really annoying hand. I swear the double punishment happens so much to me. Not even gonna say it's bad. Punishment's a great card, but seeing both of them and the searcher feels gross. Okay. That's certainly a choice. A decision was made. Sure, we will Garura for the draw. We will Ecclesia for the Ecclesia. They're gonna think they drolled us. That's a good card to draw. We could set this card. There's kind of not a reason not to do that, actually. So we'll go like this. And we'll activate Labrynth, because we might draw into a lab that we can summon after using one of our normal trap cards. We're gonna hold the Maxi because if they just pass, it's really bad for us. All right, I just turned on the fans on my computer. If that is audible, please let me know. It shouldn't be, but if it is, please let me know. Then they are going to Target a spell. Shuffle it into the deck. We're up against Tyr. Someone come from your hand to the graveyard. We're gonna allow that. I mean, allow it. We can't stop it, really, but we're gonna come to terms with that. They're sending... What, a Sulliek? No. A Meta Noise. Does a Meta Noise trigger? If this card is sent to the graveyard by... Oh, no, because this is a cost. Alright. Interesting. A Gamma comes down. They don't have very many cards to work with here at all. Maxi would have been nice if I had dropped it. We're going to... Okay. We were going to there because I think they were going to go for maybe a Linkaribo. I'm not 100%. I think their hand was weird. I think their deck was weird. Play this. I'm debating the Spooky Dogwood for the side deck Sunday. Time is real. I just don't know that it's worth having a slot. So I guess we'll come back to it. We definitely don't need Kashtira cards like the Unicorn and the Birth, like extra caches in this version of the deck. Sorry if I'm talking away from the mic there. I'll try to keep it actually level. Don't need Bailers. Definitely don't need Ogre. God, Punk is such a fun deck. Punk is very close to my heart as just the first non-Ogdoadic deck I built, basically. Like, I've played other things, like, but bringing to events, Punk is my only other one I've really brought to tournaments in the past couple of years. We've been on that Ogdoadic grind. We get to pick who goes first all the time. It's not even fair. And the hand is good. It's really cool to me that you can nib in this deck and then make plays on the opponent turn. You have that choice. Let's lead with the Nadir Servant. It is the least telling card we have. It seems they either don't have the Ash or they quick snapped that. All right, we're gonna use that Garura effect, draw an extra card. Very nice. We're gonna go, the Arion is just the better normal summon, so we're gonna go for it. We have really good discards here. Nice, it goes off. We're gonna search that Coup Clock. We're gonna use the Coup Clock first. I'm learning. We're gonna use the Chandragleer. We're gonna ditch the Ecclesia because we can pick it back up with the Nadir. And now, if we go for a Big Welcome, we can rip a card. We already have Big Welcome, though, actually. So Labrynth wouldn't be bad. Otherwise, straight Welcome. It's got to be straight Welcome. That seems really strong. Add our Coup Clock back to hand. We're not going to summon it. We're going to add it to hand, specifically game. We're going to set our Big Welcome. We're going to use our Big Welcome. Summoning out a Lovely from the deck. Bouncing the Ariana to hand. Allowing us to add this to hand from grave. And to hand rip the opponent for 1. And what did we hit? A Dark Bribe. That's interesting. That's very interesting. We're gonna set our Big Welcome. God, Lovely is such a cool card. Do we set the Nadir Servant just to scare him? I'm tempted to. We really don't need it in our hand, so let's go for it. Could be too greedy, but I like it. A Pachycephalo. That's interesting. So we can't special summon. Is that a problem? We already have both our lab traps, so I don't see a huge reason to use Chandragleer. Going for Desires. Okay. Sure. going for Necro Valley. Negate the move a card in the graveyard to a different place. Negate that changes type or attribute in the grave. Oh, okay. They're just on anti-meta stun, right? That's kind of interesting. Just activating Necro Valley going first. Saying, go on. I guess I hadn't thought of that. Dang, we're going first again. Ooh, another stacked hand. Feels good. Do you have an Ash for this? We do have the called by, and I think we do use the called by. We don't have to. That's good. We're gonna use our Stovey here. I'm just wondering what we drop. I am actually... I'm actually tempted to use the Stovey to set the field spell. If we do that, our Welcome Lab becomes a bit stronger. We're able to put down, and then the Imperm will of course grab us a lovely. So I think we have to drop the called by. I think the nib might actually be really useful. We'll see. It depends, of course. If they hit this, we're totally fine because that means they're not hitting the welcome. Okay. Otherwise, we could go big welcome. It's really tough having the... No, let's go with the Labrynth because it'll let us use the Imperm to get the lovely out of our hand. That's the play. That's the play. We will set and we'll pass. Have at it, opponent. What you got? What you got? What you got? What year is Invocation, by the way? Is it 2016? I think that's too old, maybe. But actually, might not be. We've got the Diabell Star. We do have the nib, so I think we're going to be okay here. They also shouldn't be able to do a lot of removing of our stuff. It depends on if they just go for a more truncated version and just try to battle phase us or something. We could also just try to stop this, but I don't think we want to. I think we want to let them play for a bit. Because Nibiru is just so powerful versus this deck specifically. I should really get more Ogdoadic cards, by the way. I just move around my suite of Ogdoadic monsters and spells over and over. I was also wishing that the Revival Trap was just better. It'd be so nice for putting the Slicer back on the field during the opponent's turn if they destroy it. But at that point, you're honestly better off running Qual of the Haunted. The draw would be that the Archetypal Trap is searchable, which is a crazy thought, but it would be nice. There is an argument to be had here for stopping this activation. Right? Or do we just let them get through it all? They didn't commit a normal summon yet. So if we stop this here, we're kind of just buffing the nib we're gonna give them. I say we hold. They've got the Poplar off the search. You're gonna summon the Poplar. Seen it all before. I know all your tricks. Poplar is going to search out a Snake Eye card. Going for the field spell. The field spell is going to place a Snake Eye from your hand, deck, or graveyard in your Stun Trap as a continuous spell. We're going to sort through our deck a little bit. They are placing the Flamberge, which is good. We want to see that. They did this in kind of a weird way, because now they only have a level 1 in the graveyard. Add to your hand to special summon it. I wonder which they'll pick. They've done this kind of strange. If we nib here, I don't know how much more they're able to play. But I'm tempted to let them continue, although this does potentially stop Flame Princess from hitting the graveyard. What is the attack value on these normally? 7, 16, 24 versus 14. I think we nib here. We have the tools to stop them from playing further. And this clears away all the level 1s, which is really nice. We'll put this thing in defense. Oh, I could have just done... Oh, no, I couldn't. So this is going to go back to the Spell Trap. Or actually, it's going to pick a card to go to the Spell Trap. That should be fine, though. They are putting the Flamberge, so if they're able to send this from field to grave, they're able to get its effect off now, which is... Okay. On end phase, let's go for this. Let's go for the Welcome. See if they've got a response. They have an Ash. That's gross, but I mean, fair enough. It would have been nice to bounce this nib, though. Let's see. What do we got? Talent. Should have done it on my turn. We'll clear the token, and we really don't have much else. Now we're just chilling on an imperm. That seems really bad. They got something here. What do you have? I have no clue. They did it in battle phase. That's so annoying. I mean, yeah, nothing. All right. Let's see. They have so many cards. We just have no chance at stopping them here. They've got the Black Witch. I think we lose here. I think we're just gonna scoop it up. I don't really want to play this one out. It's been tough. We've had a weird win rate today. Are we positive even? Let's see. I don't think so. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses, 4 wins. Yeah, we're pretty 50-50, even though we've been getting to pick the flow of the game. We've been getting to pick who goes first, who goes second, so that's not great. You definitely want to be putting out better results if you're the one making that decision every time, which I have been. All right, what do we got here? Let's get a win. I've decided I want to win. Let's go for this. If we do this for Coup Clock, that's pretty strong. imagine having unlimited Labrynth cards. We'll go for this. We could go straight into the welcome, but trying to activate a big welcome seems stronger to me. So let's go for it. If they have the Ash, this lets us, if a monster leaves the field by your normal trap, we can set it. Let's discard this since we can retrieve it. Get the big welcome down. The reason we did that was obviously we want to have the called by in case they attempt to stop us from playing. We don't want Kuklok on the field. We want it in our hand. We're going to use that big welcome. We're going to summon a Lovely. We're going to bounce this to our hand. Because a card is bounced by a trap effect, our Lovely will try to hand rip them one. Adding that Chandragleer back because a card was... Oh, a spell card. Nice. Good hit. Also feels good to have this in hand. So if we go for welcome, what do I want? If I set welcome, we have more big welcomes in our deck. We're going to be searching with the Chandragleer. I like going for the big welcome. It has the bounce all in one. Set a card and we'll pass to our opponent. Straight up Raigeki. I guess we just let that resolve. Right side, Nib doesn't have 29 and 19. Going for a Sprite Red. Sprite Blue. Why is my big welcome negated? But it cannot be accessed unless you control a feed monster. That's why. Alright, so what do they have on their field? They have a monster negate. And the reason the archetype is still expensive. Oh, they had two of them. Labrynth has so many restrictions. It's crazy, actually. And now they have a spell negate as well. If they clear the red, we're free to nib them. I just don't know if that's something that bad players do or if something Sprite has to do. I'm not sure. Sprite red is still on the board. So we could nib, if they tribute the red, we can called by, but there's just no chance they do that, right? Gigantic Sprite, okay. Hold. We also have furnitures they know about, which makes our hand flashing a little less suspicious. You can nib now. Can I? I don't think I can. Also, welcome Castix are coming out. Sprite red stops me, doesn't it? Oh, after the gigantic you can't. How could I before the gigantic? Hang on. Researching. How could I? Yeah, I don't... They had the red. I don't know how I could have before the gigantic or after. Eschatos. It forces the red to tribute carrot, which is, what do you mean good for later? Okay, now we can nib for real. Now we can nib for real. You can send one level 2 monster from your deck to the graveyard. Since you want spell trap, why do I want spell trap to resolve? I can't even use this. Nice, 2 nimbles are gonna hit the board here. They have Escat. Hello? Hello? They have Eschatos in hand, but I think that's okay. Where is it? Do they not? They do, yeah. It's got 3k. Wait. Why can I not nib anymore? Can something here not be tributed? Hello? Why can I not nib? Oh, what? How is gigantic? Can spec monsters except... Oh, wow. That's so weird that that matters. But yeah, now we just lose. Now they're playing Melfi's. Xyz, thank you. Also, thanks for coming. So sad. My favorite card. Like, and they're not even killing us unless they have the buff spell. They might. Bam. 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 I think we live, which is wild. They have a spell trap negate. They have, if a Melfi bounces, they can negate a card on the field. And they have whatever Sprint does. If another monster is spec, well, discarded, you can detach, then target a card in the field, return your hand. Sprint is good. Also, Kit is in the background, I guess. You know, I thought I knew what Sprint's art is, and now that I'm looking at it, I actually have no idea. We're back into an elf. Oh, it's rest of the turn, isn't it? It's rest of the turn. Melfi. I think what we do here is we go Coup Clock. Do they have a carrot in their graveyard? I don't think so. They don't. So they are able to negate a spell trap each turn. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go Chandragleer effect. Discarding the nib since we can't play it anyway. And here we can set up probably just a welcome, or we could go for Labrynth, because this kind of forces, not really, it just helps. Although at the very least we can try going Ariana battle phase. Oh, foil pony, that's cool. Okay, if your opponent normal or special summons, and this one if your opponent normal or special summons. Okay, so they all do that. That's epic. You can return this card to your hand, spec a level 2, summon 2 Melfi monsters from your deck. Add 1 level 2 or lower beast from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. We're gonna start with flipping this. That will let us special our lady, though she will be in defense mode, which is brutal. What do you have a sword if you enter in defense mode? If they negate this, we're pretty happy. That's just gonna be a red. Oh, it's a blue? I'll try to stop it, I guess. Oh, okay. We're going for the negate on that. So we're gonna have access to our big welcome, and Ariana's gonna get us access to welcome probably here. Let's put this on the board. That way our big welcome is actually live and also extra value. Bam. Can we win this one? I didn't think so, but now I'm feeling like there's a chance. All right, they are going to add a card and... Oh, interesting. I wasn't paying enough attention. I was shuffling my deck. How did the sprite blue dodge the called by? Oh, duh, they negated it. Duh. Okay, so if we go big welcome here, I actually really like that. Carrot's effect has been used. Elf's effect has been used. I don't really know what they have left. So actually, let's go for Ariana. We'll attempt to activate. If this spec 2 Melfi's from your deck, that seems fine. Something cool you can do is activate Nib in hand and then discard it to furniture. It'll tribute the board and then won't summon anything to both sides. Yeah, that's really cool. I wasn't aware of that. I didn't figure that out myself, but I heard that was a play. It just hasn't come up yet, but I think that's so sick. It just adds to what I'm saying. Nib is the deck's boss monster. Uh-oh, our lovely is actually already gone. So that makes things a bit more awkward. I think in that case, we probably... We probably just go for the welcome anyway, right? So now let's go for, I think, the big welcome. We'll see if they have a response. They don't. So we get to activate something. Now this just lets us set a normal trap, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go for punishment. 2 o'clock is gonna let us use that punishment. I didn't know this card could summon from grave. Big welcome is sick. Oh, I want to build this deck. We're gonna bounce this. Now, we're gonna use the effect of Labrynth to destroy a card. You can spec 1 level 2 or lower from your deck. You can add a beast from your deck to your hand. Let's pop the one that does that. We're also going to do a couple things here. This is going to set itself. This is going to add itself. And this is going to pop a card. There doesn't seem to be a huge point to me to popping a card in hand. We're probably going to pop a card on field. They have so many resources in hand, it's crazy. Also, after the regional, I was playing a ton of cards. The regional, I was playing, well, not a ton, but I was playing like 46. Shuffling a 40 card deck feels so small right now. I'm just shuffling my locals deck, getting it ready to go, because I like to play different builds if I can. Change things up, test new stuff. That's really what it is. I just like experimenting. Not Penny. No, we're not going to pop a card in hand. We are going to pop a card on field. Let's get rid of, I guess, just the elf. It's just got the highest attack. Chandragleer back to hand. Welcome Lab getting set back to our field. Very nice. Now, oh crap, Chandragleer's still live. And this is still live to set the big welcome. Let's set the big welcome. We're not going to use these. Set that big welcome. Oh, our turn timer's running out. God, why? Use this. Person from hand. Okay, use that. Setting a lab trap kind of for no reason. Sure. Whatever. Oh, Coup Clock didn't activate. Oh, that sucks. Well, that really like ruins my whole turn, doesn't it? What do you got, opponent? Sorry? Sorry? Sprite Pixels? Sorry? Oh, God. Oh, I'm being punished for being stupid. If a face-up beast was returned, you can spec this card, then synchro summon one synchro monster. During the end phase, this is in your graveyard. You can target one beast exceeds you control, attach this card as material. Do they all do that? No. Wow, this card's really flexible. This must be one of their newer support pieces, right? The penny. It just does so much, and it's a little different in how it works too. Into a Herald. That's gross. We're gonna pass. We lose this one. We really do. If we had a live punishment here, we could have at least cleared their board and gotten another body on the field. I don't know how impactful that would have been, but I think it would have helped. Escados's coming down here. This card can't be destroyed by card effect, but it can. Ooh, wow. Herald is gross. We're gonna try and activate this. We're gonna try and destroy the Herald. They have so many negates on board right now. Sure. We'll just scoop it up. Fair enough. Let's try again. Wow, we've gotten to pick every time tonight, I think. That's crazy. We should definitely have a better win rate than we do. I mean, I'm clearly just misplaying too, so sorry about that. I'm still learning. Lab is a pretty tough deck. There's a lot of restrictions going around, a lot of things that have to be satisfied. Let's go for the Nadir Servant. The Garura feels really nice though. Getting the true +1 off the Nadir is really nice. And honestly, it's even more than that because Ecclesia searches a card as well. Coup Clock, very nice. We activate this first, I think. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Use this. Then we'll go Chandragleer. We're gonna drop the Ecclesia here, even though it's a great card to have. We're gonna set from our deck the Big Welcome. We're going to normal. Oh, I right-clicked. Dang it. I'm tired. Use this. We could add a lady. That seems really strong, actually. Add a lady. We'll spec a lady. Okay, this makes up for... Okay, okay. What was our opponent on even? Kashtira. We probably had a chance, to be honest. Wow, the luck continues. We've gotten to pick going first every single duel. My mods are working. That's a joke. I don't believe in cheating. Cheating defeats the whole point of the game, you know? This hand. Oy. It's not even necessarily a bad hand. It's just really awkward. All right, everybody. My wife is ready to get picked up from her night on the town, so we're going to call the stream here. Thank you to everybody for coming out. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.